The stone kin of Voltma Prime have a long and complicated history. Little is known about the short, stout, and brave ab-human Xenos that inhabit the galaxy. What is known, however, is their early history and the founding of the Stone Kin Commonwealth. Voltma Prime was once a colony that belonged to a long-forgotten, mighty space empire. However, the empire the colony belonged to crumbled, and Voltma Prime was left alone. Even the oldest generation of the Stonekin do not remember the empire they once belonged to. They refer to this long-forgotten empire as the ancestors of Odin, and venerate their forgotten homeland as a religion. As the colony fought for survival, the four royal clans rose to prominence and waged a massive civil war to dominate over the planet. This conflict, later known as the Unification War, lasted for nearly 2 decades, until Clan Greyhammer emerged victorious. In order to unify the nation and to give each clan an equal voice, the Assembly of Clans was established. Here, each clan member would debate the current affairs of the realm, and every 20 years, a clansman would have a chance to become Clan Master, who would rule over the entire state. If he's doing a satisfactory job, the Assembly have a right to re-elect him. After years of unifying the once divided planet, and with the leadership of the first sitting Clan Master, Thorgrim Greyhammer, the Stonekin Commonwealth was ready to conquer the stars. And so, the journey to the stars began. Right away, the Clan Masters sent out science ships to go to the further reaches of the cosmos and study the stars. What would these brave explorers discover in the vast reaches of space? Habitable planets? Old ruins of bygone civilizations? A new space-venturing species? Few knew. It was an exciting time for the Stonekin, but it was also a nervous time as well. As the population fixated on what lived outside their home, old wounds were being opened once again. A cult by the name of Throne of God striked a stationary spaceship fleet near Voltma Prime. This cult was very prevalent during the Unification War, as Clan Odinholm funded their operations. This caused distress among the members of the Assembly, as reports came in that certain political leaders and even military generals were converted to the cult's goals. On the brighter side, the first colony on an alien planet was established. TV stations across the state broadcasted colonists taking their first steps into their new home. As the nation was celebrating, a massive purge of military officers and multiple arrests were happening in the shadows to squash the cult's influence. Towards the end of his reign, Greyhammer started to build up his army and focus on building a stronger economy. He wanted to be prepared for the next terror attack and the possibility of a hostile alien race. Many people described his reign as being a prosperous one, as more planets were being settled and the advancement of science was still going strong. Greyhammer, either intentionally or not, set the foundations on which future leaders would build upon, for better or for worse. 2227 would become a historical year. While the Clan Master was hearing about the local scientists on Furgewald Prime talking about their research on a sentient colony of fungus, a Stonekin diplomat burst into the halls, huffing and puffing. The diplomat looked both excited and worried. He spoke.
Clan Master, we found them. Or rather, they found us.
Before Greyhammer could ask what the diplomat was referring to, A strange, animal-like creature entered the chamber, accompanied by armed guards. The strange, fox-like creature reached its hands towards the clan master and said,
"Greetings, Xenos. I am a representative from the Drul Prefren hierarchy. Our aim is to build an effective society through technology and to study alien species like yourself to see what we can learn from them. We were never meant to travel the galaxy alone."
Greyhammer stood perplexed. After thinking of what to say, he shook the creature's hand firmly and said,
Aye, that is the truth. The galaxy is endless and can be quite desolate. The fact that there's more life out there is quite humbling. The Stone Kin salute you.
When Greyhammer left office, his successor continued with what Greyhammer started. The Stonekin Commonwealth and the Preferen hierarchy started becoming closer with each other. Both sides sent out cultural exchanges. Diplomats from both nations would visit each other's capital, learning about their culture and way of life. This would be the beginning of an unusual but strong friendship between the two races for years to come. The population of the Commonwealth slowly changed from fearing other alien life forms to embracing them, and it wouldn't be long until the first non-Stonekin colony would be established. There were some resentment to this from other corners of the Empire, but their voices resonated with very few people. More alien empires were being discovered. Some of them were very cooperative, some of them not so much. It became clear by each passing day that the age of exploration was swiftly coming to an end. The galaxy was going into a new era. The question that everyone had on their mind was, were the Stone Kin prepared for it? So, this is a bit awkward. My game, for some reason, just isn't working anymore. Apparently, the mods I've been using for this review completely broke because of the new patch, so I can't continue the game, which also means I can't continue this epic saga, which kinda sucks. Oh well. A lot of people ask me, Jan, why do you play Paradox games? They're all the same. All you do is you just stare at a map and you focus on percentages all day. Which, that's partially true. Buried beneath the complex game systems and mechanics, there is a really deep story generator. Everything that happened in the game before this really lame conclusion was completely randomly generated. It's also the most friendly game to new players because it actually has a decent tutorial. And though the DLC policy for Stellaris isn't the best, it's a hell of a lot better than this monstrosity. So this concludes this review. Till next time, bye.